Yo, welcome to the channel. It is Cheesehead Pirates. My name is Jay, and this is a channel I started because I am a lunatic Packers fan. I try to watch as many games as I can. And you know, being a lunatic fan, you think you can watch tape and understand schemes and formations and play calling and all that other stuff. So that's pretty much what this channel is. It's not just going to be about the Packers. I like other sports as well, so anything else that comes of interest I'll probably post too. But primarily this channel will be like definitely going to be reviewing the highlights weekly for the Packers primarily, and I try to watch at least another game of the team they're playing that upcoming week. So for our first video for the channel, we are actually going to be watching the most devastating game I have watched all season. Packers playing the Broncos.
On 2nd and 7, they'll stay on the ground, and they're able to get within a yard of the first.
Micah has played 4 different positions already. Now he's that D tackle right here.
Here's your hut 1, hut 2, Tony, and the give to Harvey, and he's got it. Aggressively tackled, football comes out.
Man, that set the tone. That play right there set the tone for the first quarter. The strip fumble.
Gonna go up top for it, or run with it. He's got open space.
And then this too, like Love multiple times in this game finally remembered he has 2 long ass legs and he can run efficiently, like for decent chunk of yardage. That's the kind of thing that the Packers were getting beat by Caleb and by Bo.
Got the first down. Hufanga could not.
And then Hufanga does this dirty ass shit, bro. He's Love is down, right? And then he shoves the back of his head into the turf. That should have been. And the ref is busy arguing with Singleton. And Hufanga just we're playing it one more time. Hufanga just for no reason. Look at that.
Could not quite catch up to him.
That shit pissed me off.
First down.
Like yeah, before the game there was a little trash talking. They got into a little bit of a scrap. That's fine. That comes with intense playoff atmosphere. You don't take cheap shots during a game, bro. The quarterback's already down. He's out of bounds. Play's dead. He got the first. There's no reason to give him more CTE on purpose. Like, what is wrong with you? You can actually kill someone. You shove their head, or the back of their head, into the ground.
2nd and 14. His Love from the pocket, fires, connects.
A lot of these outs that are like 5 to 8 yards that they were hitting. Golden caught a couple. Barring the pain that we are eventually going to see, because I'm going to stop pausing so much, but we're going to see the pain that happens later on in this game. On the offensive side, before they started to turn it over, they looked really sharp with receivers. I think Fitzsimmons had one bad drop on a 3rd down.
They trust Jacobs with the call, and it's busted up by Hufanga, who was able to.
Yeah, and then Hufanga took out Wiley, bro.
Wiley and McManus from 53 hugs.
McManus was good. I've been critical of McManus all year, and I knew he would be comfortable in Denver.
But Day is the running back. They pick up the 5 rushers. Swing it over to Day, trying to get around his own blocker. Adkins is the record. 55 coming in. 2 tight ends.
Got to do it in 16 games.
I agree 100% because they're going to have that extra game. Here's Love's throw. Wide open. Diving with the catch is Musgrave. And they get out of that pickle from inside the 5-yard line with a connection for 25 yards. On first down at the 31. Love.
That damn fading throw, bro.
Able to throw a perfect ball to Dobbs, and another big chunk play for Green Bay. Look at that play action. Then throws, and it's caught. Flag down. Tumbling is Fitzpatrick to near the 30-yard line, and Surtain is going to be slow to get up. Defensive player of the year in the NFL. 1st and 10, Green Bay. The drive started back at the 3.
I'd throw the ball. He's out of the game.
That's what Love's doing, and he's got a wide
Yep,
open
there's Golden.
Here's Love looking right side.
Ooh.
Dobbs. Moss was over there.
Riley Moss had a great game. Riley Moss had a couple of great plays, except for that one obvious PI that he was bitching about in his post-game interview. It was very clearly PI, bro.
They're going to win this football game.
3rd and 5. Mims is in the backfield. They can do a lot with him. Nix able to find the target.
And one of my questions I had in the back of my head was like, I feel like the Packers don't run a lot of blitzes because they rely on the pressure from Micah Parsons. And we kind of fall in love with watching how much effort Micah gives each and every play. And you can see how it can be infectious to the other guys. But you'll see some of the plays on D-line, we get through, we get pressure, and then they just start jogging once Bo Nix gets out the pocket. And you see Micah Parsons, and I saw this comment reaffirmed in a lot of comments on Instagram with Packers fans. There was a play where Rashawn Gary gets to Bo Nix. He's within like half a yard. Bo Nix breaks out. For whatever reason, Rashawn Gary just stops running. He just starts light jogging, and then Micah just sprints past him. They don't get the sack. I think it was might have been a completion, but like I saw that shit and I was like, yeah, I don't think Rashawn Gary's gonna carry us, guys.
Target past the sticks. It's Sutton.
But yeah, going back to my original point, I feel like the Packers have the talent to be a blitz-heavy defense. I think sending Quay Walkers, please, can we send Jaron Cooper more and have him be a pass rusher more, especially with LVN still trying to work his way back. And again, Rashawn Gary hasn't had a sack in 7 weeks.
Great threats in the league on 3rd down.
And that's with Micah Parsons.
Testing to see if it's man. Somebody ran out with him, so now you know the right play.
It's completes it to Humphrey. Jordan Humphrey.
And also Enigbari, like these guys. Nah, I don't want Kingsley Enigbari guarding Lil Jordan Humphrey, bro. Like,
there's the legs go.
See, yeah, we keep getting beat on those plays. I don't know if a spy would help, just to watch the quarterback when he rolls out and then just send like a missile. But it's the extension of these plays. Because Javon Bullard has him. Javon Bullard has great coverage and then takes his eyes off. He's watching the quarterback. Either you got to go to the quarterback and apply pressure or stick with the guy. You can't be in between no man's land.
This team gets off the ball very fast.
Pass open. It's Reed. Turns it upfield. And Reed finally brought down by Greenlaw. And now to have Jaden back as well. 3 catches, 43 yards in the early going. Jacobs, nice move. He's able to swerve around some early contact. 2nd and 2. It's Jacobs. Jacobs again.
Yeah, Josh Jacobs looked great for having a knee injury.
Much larger stakes at division.
Emmanuel Wilson, on the other hand,
Here is Love.
I don't know what the hell he was doing this game. Reed looked good. Like, the offense looked good. And it's such a shame that it ended the way it ended. Josh Jacobs, wide receiver 1, bro. Like, on Dre Greenlaw's dome. On his fucking dome, bro.
What a grab by the running back with Greenlaw in coverage. And the Packers have found the end zone for the first time today.
But this is not a wide receiver. This is a running back. 1, 2. That is a touchdown. Jacobs showing off.
Yeah.
With some Randy Moss hands right here. Wow.
I don't know if you remember, but he couldn't get a touchdown reception.
Remember? Yeah,
anything
exactly.
For years. That streak ended not too long ago, but man, that looked like a play that you would expect.
Folks would look at that throw and say Jordan Love needs to get benched from Malik Willis after a dropped pick.
From Reed or Watson.
Like a catch by Wicks that was dropped for an interception right into Riley Moss's lap. Like, what's this? Keyshawn Nixon. Every week we do this with you. You talk like you're a CB1, you want to guard the team's best receiver, and then you're getting burnt on a whether it's 2nd and short or 3rd and short for a fucking 30-yard play.
Sutton holds on to it with 2 hands down to the 22-yard line. That is a pass play for 42 yards.
Just a play call here and there that does it.
2nd and 5.
And then this one. Carrington Valentine I have been your biggest supporter all year. You have shown immense potential. Look at where you are right now. You are 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage, about to make a beautiful play. Tackle! Just tackle or hold him. Just wrap your arms and plant your feet because Evan Williams is coming or Javon Bullart's coming. Please. No! No! You know what that is? He went for the ball and didn't go for the man. If you just blow him up, play's dead. We don't even have to worry about it. It's not a loss, but you just blow that up, they're not going to run that play again.
They've been a dangerous team in the last 2 minutes, and Sutton has caught 4 touchdowns in the last 2 minutes of the first half. Here he is on 2nd and goal. Nick's throwing, goal line, and it's
that was just a really good throw.
Little Jordan Humphrey.
A really good throw in between 3 people.
He throws the ball underneath when you had the corner up, but the best part of this is this play design, free releasing the back.
Why were they 3 guys on 1 Bronco?
He's 10 out of 16, by the way, folks, completing his last 7. Here's Love down the middle. Watson.
God, Christian Watson's so good.
Yeah, Watson had the 2 touchdown catches against Chicago. Got the game ball afterwards. Here's another wide open Packer. And to the 50-yard line goes Musgrave, who's had a fine first half. The rusher right there for Denver.
The fact that this drive started the way that it did and they only got 3 points out of it, another thing that killed the team is you trading touchdowns with field goals with touchdowns. So 3 red zone trips in the first half, or 4 red zone trips in the first half, right? 3? I think it's 3. They got the field goal, Josh Jacobs touchdown.
3rd and 6. Love gets it away. Dobbs has the
And this will be the 4th. So field goal, Josh Jacobs touchdown.
Looks in zone, lofts it deep, no one there.
You're gonna the play could not be lob it up to the 2 shortest receivers on the team.
Bring McManus back to the field. He's now up to 116. With 2 of them as a member of the Packers. This from 35. Make it 117. Through the uprights again.
I don't think that was pass interference.
Now, oh no, it was after the Josh Jacobs touchdown.
No one near him.
This is when it all goes downhill.
Jacobs to the end zone for his longest touchdown run.
I gotta get me a Josh Jacobs jersey.
I want you to watch right here. Singleton, there's a huge gap in this area. You've got to move over here.
You gotta come up, bro.
You cannot go that way.
Yeah, nope.
Because now all of a sudden you leave this entire area
To the secondary, and Jacobs is gone.
What a drive.
3rd and 9. Parsons standing up and now coming right over center. He's picked up.
This is the play. Oh my God, hold on.
Coming right over
Okay.
center.
Rashawn Gary working the tackle. Rashawn Gary is right there, okay? I'm pointing to the screen. Y'all can't see that I'm pointing to the screen. But he's right half a yard. What are you doing, Rashawn Gary? Keep running.
Throws incomplete.
It was an incompletion, granted, yes. But keep running, bro. You could have got a sack.
Right now.
We'll watch the play first because they're going deep. They're going deep, and stepping in front is Surtain with the pick, and Watson was hurt. Surtain high stepping and slipping by 1 tackle attempt.
This is the beginning of the downfall. Now, I've seen a lot of comments where it's like, just go back, because I actually missed this play. I was at work when this game was going on, so I caught it at the end when Christian Watson was on the fucking ground.
The play first because they're going deep.
1st and 10. Was this their first drive in the second half? I don't remember, but it's not a bad play call. I think they just fell in love with the deep ball. You are what you're testing is the corner's ability to guard one of the fastest receivers in the league. What you are, I guess, didn't factor is that who he's being guarded by is one of the best one-on-one corners in the league. So if there's anybody that could potentially make a play on this, you would think it'd be Patrick Surtain, especially if he has no safety help, because I don't know number 6's last name, but he's like 15 yards away from making the play. It is a bit of an underthrown ball as well. I would just say that for how fast Watson has Surtain beat. But I'm gonna just say this: if you see that the ball is a little undercut, I'm just saying, should Watson have jumped in to go get the ball instead of waiting for the ball to come to you? I don't play NFL wide receiver. If any NFL wide receivers ever see this clip, please feel free to answer that question. From when I played high school football, they told us you should go attack the ball, not just wait for it to fall in between your lap, because again, not every pass is going to be perfect. That was if there was that stupid Madden rating that, you know, if you play Madden, you know, they grade it like good throw, inaccurate throw, whatever. That's like a good throw. He gave the receiver a chance to catch it. And Surtain made the play, and we still don't know what's going on with Christian Watson. He is unclear for Saturday's game.
And with the pick, and Watson was hurt. Surtain high stepping and slipping by one tackle attempt. Got to think. 2nd and 7. Knicks.
Another play, Micah Parsons getting held.
Parsons was about to bear down on him.
Another clear play, and this is how they got beat. The defense the secondary cannot cover for more than 7 to 10 seconds, bro. You have to get home.
He's got to use his legs if they're going to win this game.
That went for 22. He's looking for
Get home. Get home. Why are you sprinting? 55, Javon Ballard. Why are you? Someone get to the quarterback.
Returning to action. Here he goes in motion.
Like, were guys not conditioned for this game?
Quite some time. And they go to him.
Why are we playing so far back on a 2nd and mid, and they're about to score? This was just another great ball. And who was it? Keyshawn Nixon again. And I watched this shit. Keyshawn Nixon, no outside leverage, doesn't even jam Cortland Sutton. Please, I hope they show it.
Caught a touchdown.
Keyshawn, you know the defense. You know the defensive play call. From what I see with my 4 eyes, there's no safety help. So if they go, the play call could not have been to play under.
This year
and then jam him, bro. You're already cooked. It's gone.
It's just a perfect route. He wins at the line of scrimmage. And then it's a perfect finish to the play with a perfect throw. I mean, this is high-level football right now. What a release by Sutton, and what a finish. In the NFL, on both sides, really.
Love. Step it up.
Like, this was beautiful. This was beautiful. If he was a little bit more athletic, bro, he could have took that another 5-6 yards. But this was one of my favorite plays from him this game. And then I think this was a sack.
Love.
Yep.
Going down for the first time today.
Listen, if your first sack comes 5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter, O-line was playing decent this whole game. And then another hold on Micah missed. He did get his first holding call this game though. That was the sacrifice. This shit pissed me off, bro. Like, how is it that we are going to constantly find ourselves, and I say we like I'm part of the team. I'm not part of the team. It's just how fans talk. The Packers consistently find themselves in Chicago in 3rd and short and 4th and short situations, and they kept getting beat on them, except for the last play. Same exact formula against the Broncos, and we lose again. And it wasn't we lost because of Micah going down or anything. No, we lost because of we didn't make the necessary adjustments.
On in the line.
Sneak, Knicks, got it. 2.5 to go in the 3rd. Looking long again. And he's got Franklin for a first down. And now we'll operate in Green Bay territory.
Always. Not just the 4th, but 1:25.
2nd and 2. Harvey's got the first down and still driving.
Bro, bring him down. That's just an effort thing. Come on.
Whoever wins, we win.
Out of the backfield's mid.
Oh, this is the play. Oh, this is the play. This is the play. Oh my God, this is pure pain and agony, and they're not gonna go into it, but you see it. This is the play. Micah grabs his knee. Right there. Oh my Lord. This is the play that has let's say 60% of the fan base already giving up on the season. Just a reminder, Packers are 4.5 because they have a tie. 4.5 games over 500. Still in the playoff picture, can still get into the playoffs with one of the most dynamic offenses. And we've seen how far Green Bay can get as a team with just offense, right? Our defense is not abysmal. It's middle of the pack without Micah. No pun intended. But this is just going to be, Jordan Love is just going to have to tap into Toyotathon magic. And Matt LaFleur is going to have to trust him to get that done. We still have Josh Jacobs. We still have Jaden Reed. We have our quarterback. We have a healthy O-line if everything's working out with Zach Tom. There's no reason to give up hope. The season is not over until it is actually over. Okay? When we're one of those teams that has an E next to their name, then the season's over. But as of right now, we're still very much alive.
He gets the ball.
Although I do want to say, I am going to stop purchasing Packers jerseys for the rest of the season because I bought a Micah Parsons jersey, and the very first time I wear it, he tears his ACL. So I'm bad juju. And then this. It's 1st and 10. You have the dude at the 25. How does he get the first down? How?
And able to spin out of the tackle. Great effort by Mims. On a 2nd and 15. Nix to the end zone. Franklin has it. Touchdown, Broncos.
You'll see the motion come all the way across. And when
he just lasered it up the seam.
Trying to disguise the coverage, so you're going to have 2 safeties so you can get in the middle.
Now, what is going on with Carrington Valentine?
And to time
and that looks like Javon Bullard. Who has who?
that throw.
Valentine. You got to have the inside guy because Bullard is under on the outside guy. And Bo Nix would have to throw to the back pylon, or at least to the B on the Broncos end zone to get that playoff. And he has to throw in between the two of you. No one decides I'm going to take inside. And what the fuck is Xavier McKinney doing?
Right over the
Besides dropping picks.
top. What a play design. What a throw. Big time.
Now try to increase the lead to 6.
And I've seen Chicago run a very similar play to that against us last week. So I'm sure Sean Payne saw the tape.
Toss. Nope. Harvey trying to find something.
Good play. Good effort play.
Right away,
good effort play.
Yes.
Now we need to score here.
There's a handoff.
Oh.
What a hit. That was Greenlaw who just pulverized Jacobs.
Going toe-to-toe.
Here's Jacobs again, cutting back and picking up the first. Taking it near the 50. Love goes to the near
Golden, beautiful catch. He is going to score at some point this year. I promise. It's coming. I think they're trying to get him in a similar role as Watson. It's just he doesn't have the height.
Protected. Throws it. Jacobs.
Why the fuck is the play call on 3rd and 11 a dump off to goddamn Josh Jacobs? And then the other route, look at where Jaden Reed is. So 2 of your options are already not going to get the first down.
Can't pull it in. The kick. Good. And Green Bay's within a point.
Got ourselves a game.
I feel like at that point they should just went for it because this is the last time the offense will score. And it would have been 34-23 instead of 34-26.
Gary gonna assume more of a role here with
and the defense got the offense the ball back quite a few times under 5 minutes.
Nix. Good pass.
Yes.
What a strike.
They kept getting beat on the intermediate routes. The Packers don't get beat on deep stuff. They get beat on any play that is below 15 yards.
He's at 263.
20 to 15 yards.
No picks. He's going up top again.
And you know why? You know, I just realized because, you know, you play deep. Obviously, you have the pass rush that can realistically get home in under 3 seconds. We don't have that anymore. No Micah Parsons. So corners are going to have to cover. This D-line is going to have to. Can we get another person in there? Can we get at least let's get 3 down linemen in there. Shut down the Bears running game because that's what Caleb needs to be successful.
This one caught by Franklin.
And that's exactly what the Browns didn't do. The Browns kept running 4 down linemen, and they got cooked. Thank you, Xavier McKinney. Beautiful play. Beautiful play. If you could just come up with one of those picks, put some stick 'em on your gloves, my guy.
Here we go. But Day is the
4th down. They had 2 or 3 of these conversions. No, they didn't get this one, right?
Again, goes for the deeper
No, they got
pass.
this one. There was one they did. There was one they didn't get towards the end of the game. And who was that?
Deeper pass. And this time it's
Motherfucking Valentine.
Sutton, the 3rd down magician, able to again come up with a huge catch. Harvey. Look at how many bodies are around this.
Look at the movement up front.
Toss. Harvey looking for his 10th touchdown of his rookie year. R.J. Harvey.
Now at this point, with 7:30 left in the game, neither team would score again. You're telling me Packers couldn't score one more touchdown?
What an outstanding job. It's a toss play, knowing everyone's
Javon, what are you? You just
and then Harvey just
shed the block, brother. And thank you.
Intercepted.
Okay. Good throw. Not a perfect throw. Good throw that if Wicks could just hold on to is a completion. Was it a little bit behind him? Yes. Receiver was hit in the hands. If it hits you in the hands, you should come down with it.
It's Moss. Officials have ruled him down. They've ruled him down by contact. Love was trying to hit Dontavian Wicks.
Here we go. Extra line.
Yeah, I think this is the one that they didn't get.
Here they go. Nix fires it. Knocked down, incomplete. Edgerrin Cooper, who had a fumble recovery at the top of this game with a big pass defense.
Coop is so athletic, and he is a better pass coverer, or pass cover, I guess. He's better in pass coverage than I think McDuffie and even Quay Walker. Because he's so athletic, if it was him and Micah at the same time, that is, and I think if you move Rashawn Gary inside because he looks like he's lost a little bit of his athleticism, I think that is a recipe for a dangerous D-line. Especially next year if they get Wyatt back. So you have Wyatt, Gary, Cooper, and Parsons. Bro.
Love gets
Golden again.
Last thing you want to do is be 3rd and long against this defense.
3rd and 16. Across the middle. Fitzpatrick. Now you're going to have 4th and long.
And it's a sack.
Not going to get a pass away. The Orange Rush able to take
And that's the ball game, folks.
Triple set behind him.
They're trying to draw him off sides. I can't believe
No,
it.
they're going. Here it is. The hand.
Oh, this is the second one they didn't get.
And they're able to stop Prentice.
Yeah, I stopped watching because it's over at this point.
Maybe he returns.
They're going to need Golden or Wicks.
Love heaves it. Incomplete. Tried to go to Melton. And Moss broke it up. Love steps up, throws, nothing there. The Broncos are going to win it and extending their win streak to 11. The music competition series, the road.
You know, Bo Nix balled out. I've always been a Bo Nix skeptic because I'm just a casual football fan, and I actually never watched a Bo Nix game. He cooked. Bo Nix cooked.
Wow. And he throws for a
And
Denver
the
area
tape for the
code.
defense, I'm not confident in, especially minus Micah, minus potentially Evan Williams, because we're facing the same quarterback 3 weeks in a row. And Caleb in the second half didn't struggle. Bo Nix in the whole game did not struggle. Bo Nix got away with a couple, bad throws that McKinney dropped that should have been picks, but that didn't stop the offense from scoring 34 points.